Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I will talk about all the new feature in the iOS 17. It's not here yet and I believe it might come soon or with the new iPhone in September, but until then Apple has revealed what the new features of the newest version of the iOS will be. So we're gonna talk about it now. Like, subscribe, and without further introduction, let's get into the video. So the first thing that will be new when it comes to the iOS 17 is that now you can customize the background when someone is calling you. Here is a picture that I take from Apple. All the pictures in these videos are from there, and it shows what it will look like. So basically you can put any pictures, emojis, whatever you want. You can just put it there. Personally, I don't see me using it, mostly because I have like 15 contacts in my phone. Yes, mostly I'm texting and I don't need people's number. And if they want to call me, I say, yeah, use Messenger. You can call me from there because I don't want to give my phone number. But despite that, I use only two of these people. Mostly these are my parents, mom and dad. So technically, I don't need to put a background because I know what they look like. I see them every day. But I think it will be very, very cool. And probably I will play with it at least an hour just to figure out and type different pictures and set them as the background because this thing is cool, you know? And this is mostly what I think I will use it, but I believe that many people will love it. The second new feature when it comes to the iOS 17 is that now you can see the transcript of a voicemail. Here is another picture what this looks like. Basically, if someone is sending you a voicemail, now you'll be able to see a transcript of that message. For example, if your friend said something but you couldn't understand what exactly they said due to a noise, or they just didn't say the words very clearly, now you'll be able to read their voicemail, which is very cool actually. And I think it'll be useful, especially if someone is outside sending you a voicemail and you can barely hear what they said. So you will read this transcript, or if it's a person who doesn't say words clearly and you barely get what this person is saying. But I don't like voicemails personally because every time when I call my parents and they don't respond, the voicemail turns on and I immediately cancel it just because I find it useless. Like, there is no reason for me to use it because I don't have that important information, but I think that many people will use this. Another cool feature is for all the iMessage users. So from now on with new iOS 17, when you tap the plus button, you will see all the things that you sent the most. It could be pictures, it could be messages, audio files, sharing your location, for example. And I think this will be super useful, and I wish they could integrate like other apps. For example, the most I'm using Messenger. I don't use iMessages that much, but I'm glad that Apple is improving this, and I wish that other people could kind of take some advice from Apple, because honestly I would definitely use this. For example, when I'm sharing some pictures with my friends, we have some discussions, lectures and stuff like that, I do send them like many photos, and I would like it if it just recommends me this without me. Well, it's like an additional step. It's not that bad. Also, the other cool thing is that now you can notify your friends and family that you have arrived safely. For example, if you're driving with a car for a couple of hours, you can send them like a message that you have arrived safely. And this will be a relief for many parents and people who tend to worry about you. So I think this is a great feature. Another feature that I'm excited about is that now you can read an audio message transcription. So here's a picture how this is supposed to look, and with one friend, she has sent me a lot of audio messages because it's easier than just typing all this, like when she's outside or she's working, and just it will take super long to type. And I have read a lot of, technically listened to a lot of audio messages from her, and it would be good now to read them, because one of them, she was probably outside because there was an outside, let's say 80-85% understand everything what she wanted to tell me. But now if you can read it, it would just be easier for me. Again, this is for the iMessage users, and if you're using Messenger, Viber, WhatsApp, probably you have to wait for a while until this feature comes. But I would love to test it out with iMessages, and I might start using this app a little bit more often to explore all the new features with the new operation system. Another big step into the update comes to the FaceTime app. So from now on, with the new update, you can record a video or send an audio message to someone who has missed your call. So I think that this will make the app even more popular. Personally, I never used FaceTime because I didn't have with who to use it. I had a friend, we used to talk a lot, but we used Messenger to FaceTime because it was easier for him and he didn't have an iPhone. So I'm not sure if you can FaceTime with someone who doesn't have an iPhone. Maybe you can. I don't know. I haven't tested this out. But as I said, I believe that this will make the app even more popular, and such huge updates will make the iPhones itself more popular because FaceTime, like iMessage, these are apps which are only on an iPhone. You can't find it, for example, on a Galaxy or Xiaomi or phone by any other brand. So let's say that Apple knows how to bring the popularity to their phone with the new updates. The next feature is about a new app called Journal. Personally, I've seen a lot of people doing like journaling on their iPads. Basically, they use GoodNotes or any other similar app to create journals, and also I can see people doing it on paper. It's like this aesthetic vibe, and honestly it's also satisfying to watch. But now you have a whole new app about it, which you can create memories based on photos, videos that you have taken, and you can write down everything that you need, that you feel like you want to capture this memory with the text, not only with the picture. Personally, I haven't been journaling because I have no idea what to do with a journal. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing so interesting things or so memorable that I want to capture. But I might download this app when it launches just to see the hype about it and what is it about, and maybe Apple will convince me to start journaling. Honestly, I feel like I have started doing a lot of things because Apple is doing it, and because I love Apple, I started doing it. But mostly that is for things that I like and I feel like I will use. Not only because it's by the brand, I need to have it, but definitely I will try this app and see if I will get addicted to journaling or it will just be for the test. The last thing that I'm gonna talk about today in this video from all the updates for the new iOS 17 is about the keyboard. So now you have even better autocorrect, and what I'm the most excited for is about the keyboard prediction. So basically, when you're writing sentences or messages to your friends, it will predict the words which you might need to say to finish what you wanted to say. For example, I am writing stories on Dreame. I have told you this a long time ago. So technically, sometimes when I don't have my laptop or my iPad with me, I just log into the steady writing app and write my stories from my phone. And it's not that bad. I still type fast on my phone, but to have these predictions, it will be very interesting for me. If actually it will be helpful to save me time writing my stories, or it actually will be annoying seeing all these predictions of words which you won't use because you already have an idea of how the story will go. So definitely, I'm excited to try this and see if it will help me save time or actually it will be super annoying. So definitely when this one comes out, I will let you know if this is good for me or actually I don't like it at all. Okay guys, that is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what is your favorite iOS 17 update, and will you update to the iPhone 17? And if you don't have an iPhone, will you buy one with all the features that the iOS 17 has, or you will stay with your current phone no matter what is it? Personally, if I have a pretty good phone, not by Apple, I might not switch because most of the updates which they provide are for apps which only they have, for example, iMessage. So technically I have to buy a new phone to experience all these new updates. But at the same time, if you never had an iPhone, you don't know what the previous updates were to know like why this is better. So technically it might bring the popularity to iPhones and all their products with the new updates of their operation system. But at the same time, some people might say, I never had an iPhone, so why would I care? Like, obviously. Like, if you never had an iPhone to experience all the updates through the years, you want to understand what's the hype about, why this is something new and that you want to try. But yes, that is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big old thumbs up, like this video, share it with friends or someone who is obsessed with Apple like me. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications when I post a new video, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.